Before watching this video, I want you to forget everything you thought you knew about nutrition. If you Google nutrition for body composition, it is one of the most overcomplicated topics out there. You're going to end up more confused than when you started. And if you're anything like me, you've probably tried every diet under the sun to figure out what was the magic unicorn to help you get the best and fastest results. And the reason that I want you to forget everything you thought you knew is because I want to simplify nutrition for you. I want to introduce you to the nutritional hierarchy pyramid. This is an order of priorities of what is most important versus what is least important when it comes to nutrition for body composition. As you can see at the top of the pyramid is most of the stuff that we think about the most. The reason it's at the top of the pyramid is because it matters the least. These are the types of things that we are led to believe that matter the most. And as you can see towards the bottom of the pyramid, these are the nutritional foundations, or the things that matter the most but are spoken about the least. The type of stuff at the top of the pyramid, which we usually think matters the most, is what is most hyped up in the media. And these are the types of things that we usually try first because we think it's the magic answer. These types of things are fancy supplements that are meant to guarantee results, or some crazy meal timing or frequency myth that is meant to boost our metabolism. We can even get caught up in the types of food that we're eating, such as brown rice versus white rice, simple carbs versus complex carbs, or cutting out entire food groups altogether of foods that we genuinely enjoy just because the media tells us it's bad for us. On top of that, one of the favorite myths that I was a real sucker for was thinking the time of the day is what mattered more than the actual food that I was eating, such as cutting out carbs after 6 p.m, thinking that eating carbohydrates after 6 p.m. was going to magically make me gain body fat, which was about as useful as a myth of thinking that if I drank a protein shake 3 seconds after my workout, I was going to magically build muscle, and if I didn't, I was going to go catabolic and lose my gains. We start to hyperfixate on all these fancy nutritional myths, and one or two things will happen. Number one, you'll follow all these different trends and fads and get disheartened when they don't work for you and give up. You become scarred and jaded. You say nutrition and the gym is not for you and stop chasing your goals to improve your health and fitness. Or even worse, because we're so worried about what the best brand of protein powder is, what food we're eating, and exactly what time of the day we're eating it, we suffer from paralysis via analysis and don't even try and start in the first place because we're so worried about getting it wrong because of all this complex information out there, which really isn't necessary. So now that we're clear on that, let's start focusing on what does matter. Now, I will preface all of this by saying a lot of the stuff I just mentioned can be important, but it's not important until we've got a solid nutritional foundation and habits in place. And these are the types of things which make up the base of the pyramid. And what takes up the biggest base at the bottom of the pyramid is adherence. Adherence at PPS means following a plan that you can actually stick to for the long term. Something that helps you see results and keep results. Because there's no point following some fad diet or protocol such as intermittent fasting or keto. If you revert back to your old lifestyle habits or stop following these systems, they no longer will work for you and you'll lose the results you once had. At PPS, we don't like to use the word diet. A diet is something that you follow for a fixed amount of time to see a certain result. But what happens when you stop following this diet is the results will go. So we like to focus on long-term lifestyle changes, which is why adherence is the biggest pillar at the bottom of our pyramid. But conversely, when it comes to developing a plan that you can follow for the long term, that doesn't mean you can just eat the same foods and follow the same habits that led you to a place where you weren't happy with your body or how you performed. We will have to identify which nutritional choices or habits have led you to the place you are now and find alternative solutions. Adherence is the perfect balance of following a plan that has helped you see results, but is something that is almost effortless to stick to. The perfect plan fuels your body for performance, is based on the fundamental principles of calories in, calories out, covers all food groups and macronutrients such as protein, carbs and fats, and isn't reliant on some complex meal timing structure The food is simply planned around your lifestyle, your social, work schedule, and your training routine. As we move forward, we're going to learn more about energy balance, macronutrients, and even the fancy stuff at the top of the nutritional pyramid. But I want you to keep in mind the basic fundamentals of adherence when it comes to nutrition for body composition. A simple structure we can use for this is the stop, start, keep structure. When we work with you to develop a personalized solution, we can use this structure. What are the current nutritional habits that are stopping me from seeing results? These have got to go. Start. What can I start doing instead? Or what habits do I need to start developing to see long-term results in the gym? And keep. These can be my non-negotiables. What, as part of my current lifestyle, can I keep eating that I really enjoy, won't impact my goals, and will help improve my adherence if I don't give them up? If you map out the answers to these types of questions using the stop, start, keep structure, this will be the first step in developing self-awareness around your nutrition and lifestyle habits to identify what you need to give up, what you need to start, and what you can keep doing, all designed to help improve adherence to the plan so you can get results and keep results at PPS.